Guys, Bible study starts. So where am I in the Bible? I've missed a couple days. I've been busy with online stuff. It's got a lot going on online in life, etc. So let's look at Matthew 21 today, because I had missed a couple days here. I love this. I absolutely love this when you are thinking about things and God brings His word to you. So I've been thinking about court ever since yesterday, right? And I'm thinking about Kevin Leandro and basically who the hell does he think he is, right? Basically, who does he think he is? He had talked to the judge about saying, yes, Judge Michael Garnier and I talked and I have a non-attorney, authority here. So, I've talked to lawyers in Colorado and they're like, what the heck is a non-attorney? And many of them have said, hire me and I will wipe the floor with this guy, right? So, anyways, Jesus establishes his true authority. Same thing happened in his day. The people used to not like the truth, right? So in this case, rather than, Ben being honest about the domestic abuse, being honest about him agreeing to Colorado, he wants to do things his own way. And a lot of people there did too. And Jesus said, I will also ask you. Basically, they were asking him. And when he came into the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came on to him as he was teaching and said, by what authority doest thou these things? And who gave you the authority? So basically, what right do you have to be doing this stuff? They were saying. What right do you have? And he said, I will also ask you one thing, which if you tell me, I and likewise will tell you by what authority I do these things. So Jesus has tested them and saying, basically, what right do you have? But in a nutshell. But he asks them a question first, and he says, the baptism of John, whence was it? From heaven or of men? So they knew either way they answered, that they were wrong. And they said here, and they reasoned with themselves, saying, if we shall say from heaven, he will say unto us, why did you not believe him? But if we say of men, we fear the people, for all hold John as a prophet. And they answered Jesus, right? They're trying to get out of it, and said, we cannot tell. And he said unto them, neither do I tell you by what authority I do these things. So, he's basically saying, you don't want to tell me the truth. I'm not going to tell you the truth. You don't want to answer me. I can tell your hearts are deceitful. I'm not really giving you a straight answer either. And, we can learn something from this. Same thing with the divorce, right? So if my husband says, yes, I did push her and there was domestic abuse, he could look like he's going to jail, right? But if he says no and he's proven wrong, he also looks like he's committing perjury. So there's a no-win situation there. So he's just playing the game and saying, no, I didn't, and don't get any records. Don't get that record from the Webster police of your phone call. Don't use my text the saying I did, So, people play in court. They play. And I don't know who Kevin thinks he is, thinking that he can actually, put asunder a man and a wife. He's thinking he's helping my husband instead of my husband obeying God. My husband has said he wanted to be married for the rest of his life. Before I went to Colorado, I'm like, are you sure? I don't know what you're going through, but you basically pushed me. It's not okay. And I actually wonder if I regret giving him another chance. Because I always said if a guy pushed me, that's it. But because he was my husband going through something, I don't know, I gave him a chance. But now I look back and I say, geez, I don't think I should have given him a chance at all. And, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I said to my husband, are you sure you want to stay married? Because you're, like, all over the place. And he's like, yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. And I'm like, okay, So then he goes and he pulls all this baloney. Someone said in the comments, oh, it's very interesting. You're a minimalist and you're going after your spouse for support. Why shouldn't I? Why should I not? He told me for years that he wanted me to stay home. Do you know how much money I lost staying home? He was like, I want you to stay home. I was barefoot and pregnant, and I had 3 sons, which I don't regret at all. I wanted to be home with them too, and we had a basic contract, right? And he broke it. So why should there be no consequences for that?